for YouTube. At the moment, I'm reading Hetty Feather, and it says on the blurb, Hetty Feather is abandoned as a baby, and she's searching for her real mom. And I've read 2 pages. Well, I'm reading page 51 right now, and what happened, is that her mother abandoned her as a baby, but she didn't want to, and Hetty Feather went to this adopting centre where people adopt her, and then there was this other baby in the adopter centre with her, and she cried and screamed for her mum, and she couldn't talk, and this other baby, I think she sounded it quite annoying, and then Hetty Feather is someone picks her up, and it feels like her mother, but it isn't, and then she picks the other baby next to her up, and then she buys them both. No, gets them both, I think, or buys them. And she is kind. And Hetty Feather is the youngest of the family. And Hetty Feather has a big family of sisters and brothers. She mostly has sisters. And her brother, Jem, he's really kind to her. He's kind to all all of them, and Hetty Feather is his favourite. And they have this tree house, and they go in it, and they play together in it. And Hetty Feather, she imagines pictures in her head. She's good at that. And what else happened? And what happened after that? And after that, they her mother adopts this baby called Eliza, and then Hetty Feather isn't the youngest anymore, and then basically Shoal, account in the book, before all that, I think it was before all that happened, or a bit after that happened, he went to the hospital and he didn't come back, and Hetty Feather keeps on thinking about him, and I missed a bit out. One of Hetty Feather's sisters goes to the hospital and doesn't come back, and her mum comes back. Then she says Hetty Feather's worried and says, "Is she dead?" And then her mum says no, she's going to live with the hospital. And then Hetty Feather keeps on thinking about her sister, I forgot her name, and then she basically forgets about her sister and thinks about Soul more, and she really misses her, him or her. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. I think it's a boy. And yeah, that's basically what I'm up to. So I'm going to read you Hetty, so I'm going to read you page 51. You might not get it because you haven't read this, but yeah. Yes, Hetty, of course you are, Jem said again and again, but she still didn't seem quite sure enough. I couldn't get to sleep that night, and when I even dozed off, I dreamed about Saul. A large cool nurse was picking him up and plunging him into the water, but trying to drown him like a newborn kitten. I screamed at her, and I struggled in the bottom, and her hand pushes me down in the murky water. I woke up, a start, and found out murky water in my own bedroom too. I thought Mother would be cross with me for being such a baby, but she didn't say a word. She moved slowly about the house, her head bowed. She fed and changed a litter and cooked bacon and cabbage for all of us, but most of the time she sat down, starting at the floor, wiggling her big red hands. Rosie ushered us out of the cottage to give Mother some peace. We were huddled miserably on the doorstep. When Father came strolling home, hello, sisters, he ruffled our heads and shouted, oh dear, no sheeps from any of you, he said, stepping over us with his great long legs. He said no more until he'd eaten his supper. Then he lit his pipe and called us to come and stand by his side. Okay. Bye.